That shit lifted the veil like opening a shower curtain. Man, StreamYard's acting up. What's up, Axis? How's everything?
Oh, it's all right. I was thought I'd tune in and listen for a while. I usually the time I'm going to bed, and seeing you were on again. I usually catch up with you in the morning because I'm going to bed. See who else stops in, what all the
Why you going to sleep
conversation.
now?
Not at
You're
the
up?
moment. No. This is it's my bedtime. That's why I'm able to have a little free time here. Yeah, I my days and night. Your people's day is my night, and my day is their night.
I used to work third shift, so I know how that is.
Yeah, it's just more peaceful at night. There's not as much cellular and
Noise.
web
It's quiet.
activity, noise, people. Yeah, it's peaceful at night, and I can actually think clearly, much better than I can during the day. Just better environment, man. Well, I think of all the shit we're being barraged by during the course of the day, with
Yeah.
man-made shit, not just man-made shit, but all the people going to their jobs and they're angry, pissed off, or just all that energy, and most of it is just pointlessly expended energy, and the day is filled with it. And you can be in a great mood, man, and you can go to the grocery store and not even talk to anybody, not even have any interaction. And by the time you leave the grocery store, you can feel all the tension and all the frustration. So
Shit, the prices on the food puts me in a bad mood.
yeah,
It's ridiculous, man.
it's they're making it real hard on us, and don't look for it to get much easier.
I tell
But
people if they raise hourly pay, best believe everything else is gonna go up. They're not trying to give us no leeway so we can get ahead.
no, not at all. They're gonna if they raise minimum wage or any type of bonus, then product pricing is going to go up to match that. It's just a never-ending battle and struggle between trying to survive, working for barely enough to live, and those that are fortunate enough to not have to work or get by with a 9 to 5. Man, they unless they got a good hustle, they've got to be struggling.
Yeah, I had enough of struggling. This is the last month I'm struggling. That's it. I've had enough.
What'd you
I haven't
change?
all figured.
What happened? What changed to make this month harder on you, Charles?
No, it's always the last week is where I struggle. So I got to figure out a way to um sort of fill in that last week. Maybe get some extra work or
Right.
find a good way to invest some money. I don't know, but I'm gonna figure something out.
Yeah, I do. I do pretty good with my retirement, man. But even with that, I've had to budget tighter here these last few months, almost 6 months now, and I can definitely tell a difference. I'm like, fuck, man, I was living on easy street. I wasn't doing too bad. Now I look and I'm watching. I'm like, man, better keep an eye on shit. Wind up in trouble. That they try and blame it on recovery from the plague, but I think it was a lot of mismanaged uh, government directive that put us in such a state. Um, we're funding war. We supposedly, well, they gave everybody a stimulus check, and but we didn't get a big enough percentage out of that it should have.
They
Most of that
pocketed a
went to
lot of that
corporate.
money.
Yeah, that went to corporations.
Like, who
We
gives
didn't
the
get
LA Lakers a stimulus check, right? Like, they don't
right.
gross enough money.
Yeah, that's why. I look for them to use some of the things that's happened in Europe and across seas and the Middle East to help promote bringing us into a complete crypto or digital type currency.
That'll suck.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
That's like the ultimate control system. And to me, my opinion, hackers will have a field day, man. They already are.
Yeah,
If it's on a computer, it's not foolproof at all. I don't think they can
Yeah.
foolproof anything. I think there's always ways around everything when it comes to tech.
yeah. It's a never-ending struggle, and you're right, Don. Music, they have a lot of suggestion in the music at grocery stores, and when you go to even like Walmart or you go to any of the stores at the mall, unless it's a head shop, then you usually can hear some pretty good music. It's about the only place. But yeah, they influence through the music while you're shopping. Hey, Gage, how's it going, brother?
Good, good. What's up, everybody? Morning.
Oh,
Good, Gage.
Same old.
Same old, same old. Yeah, I was just getting ready to read the back of my eyelids for a while, but Charles twisted my arm and grabbed my leg and drug me screaming up here on panel, so I figured I'd hang out a while.
That would be sweet if we would make our own currency or barter system. Get people back on growing their own food, but people have become very accustomed to not having to do any of that. And I get it. People work all day. They don't want to come home and do the garden. But if I owned a house, that would be like the main thing. I would definitely have a garden
Oh yeah, for sure.
just to interact with Mother Earth. And it's like doing carpentry or anything, to look at the finished product that because Mother Earth does Mother Earth does most of the work. But like we were talking about, Cage, you still interact with the plants and give it your energy. You guys feed off each other's energy. And if you could put a seed in your mouth, I don't know how true this is, and plant it, and it'll grow and provide your body what it's lacking, that's amazing. Mother Earth is like the best computer.
Yeah, it's a hell of
Biological.
it's a hell of a system. Whenever you apply the mechanics of a computer to the biological system that we live in and are, it's just another type of technology, just a higher form of it. I mean, we're no different than living, breathing quantum computers, and our environment is all built off of off of proportion, geometry, and it's just by proxy they simulate each other, work almost exactly the same. It's just that I would consider biological to be, as far as building and creating, much higher technology than a computer by design. The only thing that a computer has on us is processing speed, memory, and access to data, on a millisecond basis. But I've yet to see them come out with general AI yet. I'm not even, they may have it hid in a closet somewhere, a research center, interacting with it, but they haven't brought general AI to the public. And what they're calling AI is just machine learning algorithm from every individual that goes online, deposits any type of information whatsoever. It's fed into that the machine learning AI, what they call AI, ChatGPT. I think, Kate, said there's a new one out there, and there's a new one, Kate.
Oh, there are multiple ones. Main one's ChatGPT, and then the big one, the Microsoft version. There's a few of them.
Yeah, I haven't used them. I won't. To me, people were doing pictures at first, and now Cage, he done an entire song for his channel, a promotional song, and that right there was enough for me to stay away from it. My music is original, and I still use old-fashioned techniques to make and record my music. And I'd really hate to get pigeonholed into, oh well, AI done that for you. Oh no, it didn't. I did it myself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it just instantly does it just with a single prompt through the entire thing.
Yeah, see, that's a hell of a lot of processing speed. Can you imagine wonder what kind of, it's server farms, you think, is what they're storing all the algorithm on? Where do you think they store all that? I know that they're using us as nodes for information transfer against our will. They've been doing that since 1994. They've been using us as wave carriers.
Incredibly increasing, maybe getting worse.
and but I don't know that they're using us for memory yet. Last I knew of anything of that nature was these server farms.
A lot of movement does go on here. A lot of
Store that much information. Can you imagine how much data it takes in a day and puts in its repertoire of what it can access and pump out? Where the hell are they storing that much information at, and on what?
Those big computers they got. Those there's a building. I think I played a video on it the other day. There's one in New York City. The building has like no windows in it. It's all computer. I don't know what to call them, but they're big.
Servers.
Yeah, servers that hold just crazy memory.
Yeah,
Have a few of those in the U.S.
It'd have to be massive, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, I looked at it. It's on their own servers. I looked it up.
Yeah.
Really? Damn, man. As much information. Could you imagine having access to that much information and available storage and be combing the entire earth every day, retrieving new information and compiling it, and then having it at your access at a nanosecond? It's mind blowing. But Elon will plug us in. He'll get us set straight. He's got a brain chip for all of us. And then we can just jack right into the servers. Won't need an interface, won't need a phone or a computer. It'll be right there in our heads, and we won't have to worry about anything except fulfilling our purpose for the grand and the great almighty AI. Until it's through with us, that is.
Yeah, Elon Musk. I remember what you said. You're saying it's more dangerous than nuclear weapons than that. It's like summoning the demon.
Yeah, I believe that. In more ways than one. If they ever do happen to come out and introduce general artificial intelligence that's, passed the Turing test, and has its own sentient consciousness, I would say that it's probably a transcendental spirit that is using the carcass and the information to its own advantage, more so than I would believe that they absolutely, from ground floor to consciousness, built something that was self-aware. Last time I checked, the only thing that could do that was a woman or an animal.
How long do you think this technology has actually been out for, though?
Oh, hell, it's been here for a long time, Cage. They were using us as nodes for carrier signals back in '94, and I just found that out recently, that they were using us in '94 and using different cities for test cities, and reading our bioelectric field and bouncing signals off our bioelectric field which kept the transfer rate and back the need for your router to become more accessible, because they wanted to put everything right at your fingertips, the Internet of Things. And now that they can do that, they just got to weed out all the old technology and replace it with the new.
You think this reality could have been created by an AI?
Yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly, man. I do now. I used to believe, religions. I recognize all the religions, and I understand the concept of having a god or a deity. But when I look at the design of things and the process of how things are not only put together, but their function, it's too mechanical.
You don't think someone built the AI?
Oh, quite possibly. Yeah, there could have been a
That's kind of the, or they're
These
just
people are disgusting.
adamant
Stupid
or
pieces of
passionate
shit.
about stuff
Stupid pieces of shit.
that was someone else's
Yes.
idea. It wasn't
people are
really
disgusting.
what they're all about. They just happen to be good at something they saw and people gave them that's
stood everything from the laws of physics all the way to the abstract nature of quantum physics. They would have had to have understood how thermodynamics and spirituality played its part in the design. And then to know that everything could be measured by
just shit, and niggas will be like, on page 700,045, Brother Sanchez said that was little purple man on Uranus with yellow feet, and when you touch them, they say E. What page was just shit? And niggas will be like, on page
Of the technology that the military has, they put the goggles on and they could literally see into through the walls of your house. Now I wonder if lead paint played a big role in them not being able to do that. So
Yeah, it does. My house, I've got lead paint in it. I just signed a piece of paper before I moved in here because there was lead paint, and
That's a good thing.
I've got dead zones in here. My healthcare, when they come in, unless I give them the number to my router, they can't pick up a signal in here. They got to go outside and use their phone.
Is it the heat signature they're picking up, or I wonder if they're picking up the light spectrum?
They have
I
a
don't
new
know.
technology now.
Huh?
They have a new way to do it now through Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Recently,
Wi-Fi. Yeah,
they
I've heard
developed
about that.
techniques that use the reflected radio waves from Wi-Fi. That's fun.
I read about that, Cage. They can install a mobile version of that, and they can fly over a fucking suburb or neighborhood or a city, man, and they know where every human is at in their house, whether they're laying down, standing. It's fucking intrusive. It's invasion of privacy to my notion.
Yeah, privacy is become extinct.
I think so.
Ever since the Patriot Act. Cage said researchers have developed new techniques that use the reflected radio waves from Wi-Fi routers to image people and objects behind walls. One technique called Wi-Fi uses a signal Wi-Fi router to image people and objects. Oh, you said that. Wi-Fi works by analyzing the phase and amplitude of the reflected radio waves. Interesting. And how many years did it take for them to come out and state that routers in the houses were a major cause of people getting that CANCER?
Right? Not only that, but the new routers have imaging devices built into them. They can thermal map your house with your router.
It is intrusive. Fuck.
Yeah, it's fucked up shit, man.
I remember this grocery store I go around, like when this whole bullshit was going on, 2019, and that they installed these cameras when he went in there and it detected heat signatures off me.
Yeah.
But I think people were complaining about it, so they got rid of it.
Brotherhood of the Wolf. I'll check it out. Native Michigan. Yeah. But as to what I was saying, as far as the form, function, and design of what we are, and our understanding, and the foundation of this plane of existence, so that's how a computer would think. And even with the advent of imagination, your imagination can only go as far as what you can twist learned and perceived experiences. You know, it's building on preconditioned knowledge, such as a pistol to a laser gun, to a sonic gun, to a phaser. You know, there's always something the imagination builds on. And to me, that's the same as algorithm and basic AI and machine learning, such as the Chat GPT, and our environment, and we too fall under those same conditioning lines. So it would seem that either God, if it is a deity of some type of personality, essence, great spirit, whatever, it is an amazing mathematician. It would just be beyond comprehension to even try and know the mind of something that could put this together the way it has with its form and function. And especially it being so closely related to mathematics and algorithms, browser, a lot of your quantum theorists, and the nature of quantum mechanics is a type of program, almost a browser type program, which brings on the many worlds theory, M theory. And you know, that was developed completely, or it was accepted finally after CERN had done research on it. And there was a few quantum theorists and quantum mechanic bigwigs that determined that the source of our existence runs the same type of coding, from what they say, as a browser on like an internet platform, like Google, Firefox, whatever else, Chrome. It's the same process, and it's almost like a choose your adventure book. You know, you got free will, but you got millions and billions of choices and options, but you only can make one choice out of all of those. So you got one or two choices to do or not to do, though you have billions and millions of options of things you can do. That sounds to me like a fucking machine.
Yeah, it does.
When I apply a God aspect to it, I would probably be more apt to believe in aspect, which is the idea of omnipresence, and you would be able to put aspects of your being as a creator God in any state, any place, anywhere, anytime, kind of like quantum entanglement. And you would allow for multiple choices to be enacted and put into motion with free will instead of just a choice. You would have the option for each aspect of self to make a different choice with the relevant outcome, or potentially forced manifested outcome. If you are a creator God, you wouldn't know limits, you wouldn't know bounds, you wouldn't know, you wouldn't ascribe to something as solid as mathematical proportions in your creations and designs. I'm thinking a God mind, as I would see a God, would go so far beyond that. But once you start playing with numbers, then you're playing with mechanics, machine type learning. It's just an opinion and a thought and an observation. That's all.
Peace to Orphan Annie, Mindful Exposures, Canna Dummy, and Realist Weed. That's what's his name? Shoot, not Matthew. It's the other guy. Anyway, peace to Realist Weed. And do y'all even black panel? Do y'all even black panel? I don't know what that means, but maybe it meant block. Peace, Marcel. Yeah, these pictures, Don McRon, I think, mentioned, they're definitely holding up that halo. They got a artificial halo. And I was looking at these pictures I found. They kind of look like these people are like, I don't know if that's a child, but it kind of looks like an adult. These are the taller people. These people kind of look giant, maybe 12 feet. 7 feet, 8 feet, somewhere around there. But after what?
Size and girth, they definitely seem to have that.
Yeah, because Divergent points out so much with the big arches and the windows, and even some of the what do I want to like if you got a porch, the railing part is so high up. How could anyone ever lean on it? You would have to be taller. I mean, there's so much evidence to prove that there was a lot of tall people that lived here. Maybe 12 feet, I would say. Maybe 14, but in Magellan's book, there's so many sailors too that report seeing tall people. And where did they all go, man? That's what really intrigues me, is I just can't see this. You know, a lot of mud flood people say they died in the mud flood, and I say, well, how does smaller people survive the mud flood, but the taller people die, right? I don't know. Maybe they're the controllers of this world behind the scenes. All they got to do is step on us. Listen to it. A roach. Yeah, that don't look like a child. That looks like an adult. With her snap-on halo. Yeah, I've heard that they drew people bigger to show, their power and all that, but that's a possibility.
They're wanting the link in the chat, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, because that depicts somebody who's like on a higher field of knowledge or something. Someone with great wisdom, drawn as a giant. Yeah.
It could be both. I definitely think giants existed. Titans, that's another problem I have. Giants, Titans. Like, to be honest, where do they go to the bathroom? Right? It would be devastating for the smaller people. Just to think.
Make sure this guy cams up in the back so you can see before they come on, because I know exactly what they're talking about with the black thing and the O'Shea thing.
You never know.
Yeah, I do know. It's my job to know.
You never know
if I don't know the people, Axis, I do this. If I don't know them and I let them up, because I've been bombed before, so I learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah, I'm not talking about native Michigan. No, I know.
I know native. He's cool.
Yeah, native. I know that. That's just Brian Williams, Anthony O'Shea, the one who was dropping the shit about Black O'Shea and Dewey Black Pen. I know what that's all about. That's that trolling ass shit they were doing to O'Shea for being a dumbass, and they're trying to drag it to your channel.
Thanks for letting me know.
My job to know. Yeah.
Axis is on point with it. Axis has eyes everywhere.
Chief 18 Wheels said, Mud Fossil University shows that Earth is biology. Check it out, Chuck. Yeah, I used to watch Mud Fossil University. And I remember him saying he would try to bring the evidence he has of stones to prove that they're all biology and the DNA. But he said the universities stay far away from his work because they don't want the truth to come out. Like, I used to always say when I was younger, I would look at rocks and stuff and be like, where the hell do rocks come from? Right? But they just naturally form. Maybe all the rocks and stones on the ground were man-made. Maybe they all belong to some sort of giant building. And if there is a flood or a cataclysm, that giant building came crashing down. Other than that, besides somebody creating stones or rocks, either by heating clay or, I just don't see where rocks and stones would come from unless it's fossilized bones or I don't know. Someone enlighten me on that. Giant diarrhea.
Yeah, some of those stone megalithic look like faces or bodies or animals. That's some pretty trippy shit, man. I've looked at I spent one day was checking them out, man. There's all the images of the different types of faces and heads and bodies and all kinds of wild shit. As big as a fucking hillside, half a fucking mountain. I don't know what because. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it looks like by you saying something, X's they never came up when they dropped the link, so maybe shed a light on that situation.
Yeah, because I won't play with them. I don't cater to that kind of bullshit. But anyhow, I don't know what would petrify. If it was something that large and had died or whatever, I don't know what would turn it into stone like that, unless it was something beyond my spectrum of knowledge. You used to have a few images, Charles, that you would show every once in a while. Really, draft, huh?
With black paneling. You said for you to explain it to me.
It's fucking stupid ass Brian O'Shea. He put a tag on his channel, and he went out to infiltrate black channels, and they weren't having that shit. And he stirred up a whole bunch of shit. Paul used was on a minority or channel, and Paul got on there and said the N-word, called him cupcake, and then Paul ran. O'Shea stuck around, and he tried to defend himself against the racial terminology and the fact that he was looking for black channels, and he wound up stirring a bunch of shit up is what he wound up doing.
Okay, now I know.
Yep.
Barking up the wrong tree.
Yep, to drag that shit here.
I don't play that shit.
But that was all Paul and Brian O'Shea's doing.
It's crazy. Like, what do people get out of doing that?
I don't
They
know,
must
man.
be bored and need to entertain self. They must get a kick out of that. Like, most people that drop the N-word and do all that, they do it on here because they're safe. I bet you 90% of the people that do that won't go to the middle of Harlem and say it.
Yeah, there's a place called Eden Green just down the road here. I don't think they'd let that fall from their lips.
Man, you drop the N-bomb and you're white, that'll stop a whole entire city. Will stop what they're doing and look at you. Huh? You get everyone's
No,
attention.
these motherfuckers would beat you from one end of the street down to the other.
Yeah, no shit bag. It's called getting shit bagged.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about everywhere that'll happen. You might even get beat up by so-called white people too.
Probably.
Yeah. Everyone will jump in on that one.
Yeah, getting shit bagged means you get crushed, so you get fucking stomped out bad to the point where you can't even shit. You have to shit through a bag.
Oh, my
Go get a shit bag.
my uncle had this girl, and her son was with this organization, and he got out, and they shot him like 12 times. Yeah, and he to this day he still got the bag. It's been well over 25 years. Yeah.
Yeah, prostitute bag. Yeah, that's when they beat your kidneys in so bad they quit functioning.
Body is.
It's a project. You know, it's just the internet because people are behind the little computer, the screen, whatever, thinking they can say or do whatever they want. There'll be no actual repercussions.
Hey, Dom. In the Groove, Dominic Peace, and Mark Basket.
Cheers, guys.
Hey, Dom.
Shit, I would sell some of my cards to raise money to buy some cards, Mark Basket. No, that's stupid. I already thought of that. And then I'd just feel guilty of selling some of my personal collection that took forever to build up. And it's stupid because I wouldn't be making anything. I'd have to pay to ship it out. Don't make any sense.
Cards? What kind of cards?
Yeah. We got basketball, football, baseball, hockey.
Okay. Okay. I see what you're talking about. Still looking for humans that look either black or white. I see only fellow beings in different shades of body.
Yeah, same for me. And it's like, for example, the way I look at it is like you cut your finger. I don't give a fuck who it is. What color is it? Same shit. It's also bad here in Canada. In Canada, and I'm sure there's like racism, but it's not as bad as the U.S.
Yeah, well, they've promoted it here in the U.S. They use it as a weapon in their social engineering, and they'll go out of their way to create situations to keep blacks, whites, Muslims, Jews, whatever, at turmoil with each other.
Well, that's how you keep them. That's how you keep them under control, right? You got to divide and conquer.
Seems like that's what they're trying to do. I just don't pay attention. I'm like, either the man's straight or the man isn't straight, with his word. That includes woman,
Yeah, for real. Like I remember over here when they had those protests. Remember when they had those protests for the George Floyd shit and all that? We had them over here too. And there's videos of like these agents and shit dropping off like fucking like skids of fucking bricks and shit on the middle of the street like the day before.
Yeah, Black Lives Matter was a joke. All those so-called white people, you got to put on a shirt to flaunt around this is Black Lives Matter. It's almost like they're saying they didn't matter before they put the shirt on. Since when hasn't they mattered? But that whole organization was just a scam. A lot of so-called black people were calling them out in the beginning, saying where's Black Lives Matter when the gangs are gunning each other down and all that stuff. A lot of people caught on quick.
The girls that started that made millions, but they got busted.
Yeah, and the three of them are Marxists that actually are like eugenicists that are led
right.
In that.
Yeah, they got caught. They deserved it too because they ripped off.
And if you look into them, they're deep into the occult and witchcraft and shit too.
Yeah, a lot of these Christians and religious people, I won't just say Christians, a lot of religious people, they say it's a spiritual war, but they know nothing about their enemy, right? So-called, right? They don't study or look into any of that if they're so-called enemy. How are you ever going to defeat an enemy if you don't know how your enemy thinks or moves or,
You got to know the mind of your enemy.
Yep. They won't even look into Satan or none of that because if they did, it would probably they'll realize they've been getting duped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit different over here. Like over here, it's like it just depends what neighborhood you're from. Everybody's looking up. It's very diverse.
That book by Sun Tzu will teach you a lot.
What, The Art of War?
Yeah.
That's a great one.
I gotta buy that book. I want a copy like to have. I read stuff on the internet, but it's not like having the book in your hand and reading. Plus the lighting on the phone, you get headaches after a while reading.
Yeah, the blue light.
The phone does have that. Or the phone has some sort of like dimming option. I was watching this court case. Let me get the guy's name. And man, it seemed like I was watching the whole court case this morning, and it seems like the judge had her mind made up, and everyone else was like going after this guy. They're really backing the police, and the guy kept saying, for police automatically like think everyone is armed and a danger to them. I don't think that's a good thing. Like to treat everyone like that's just part of being free. They got to know how to deal with it. I don't think it's right that police think they could just search everyone because, we don't know if they're armed. Well, I thought we had a right to carry. I don't know. I watch a lot of court stuff. Huh?
We got constitutional carry now. Indiana, weed's still illegal, but we got constitutional carry.
Is it, you could open carry or it has to be concealed?
Oh, we can open carry.
Yeah, I think Connecticut is concealed.
I think it's bad. I think open carry is kind of
Within 2 weeks, so he's probably pissed about that. He can't figure out
the first
why.
guy is going to catch it if they see
Going live if there's no notification.
I'm fucking sick of
Hold on
you.
a minute. What's this link here?
This makes it easier to travel because if you've ever had a gun permit and you get pulled over by the cops, the procedure is a bitch. And the whole time you're worried about getting shot just because you told the fucking cops you have a concealed carry and your gun is under your armpit.
Huh.
Yeah, they make you put your hands on the steering wheel and they tell you if you move, because they put their gun on you, don't move, I will have to
That's
shoot you.
kind of that.
And then they reach in and they take
People
your
are
fucking gun out themselves with the fucking gun on you.
Or
Stupid pieces of
passionate
shit.
Fuck
about
crazy, dude.
stuff.
Stupid pieces of
Yeah.
shit.
That's
The
just not to
cops-
say anything, but yeah,
Isn't
you fucked
really
up.
what they're all about.
You make that mistake once when you got a concealed carry permit. After that, just don't say anything. But now, it doesn't matter because of the constitutional carry. We can carry concealed or open.
The case, if anyone wants to watch it, it's the state of Nevada versus Jose Chili de Castro. And the case was March 19th, 2024. This judge.
Oh no!
This is first of all, this is on the as you're watching the court case. This is their symbol right here for the Nevada judges. Which blew my mind to see that on the screen. And they're not allowed to. You can have the news could be in the courtroom recording, but he wasn't allowed to record his own court case. But strangers can, but you can't. Isn't that a little odd that they do that in court? You can't record your own court case, but the news can do it, and then belittle you the entire time on live TV. They could, So I just don't get that. You should be able to record your own case so you could go home and overlook it. I forgot what the paperwork is called. The discovery, I think it's called, that you get, and I have your whole court case in it, but you gotta wait for that. But yeah, I think he lost. I gotta finish watching it. That guy, Chili, he lost. And that's what a lot of these channels say they're doing it, is to show how corrupt the system is. Some people say when you go to court that the Constitution doesn't apply in there. That's odd. I've heard of that one, which is kind of weird because if a country's based on law, Constitution, how does it not apply in the courtroom?
Dude, their policies are their policies, man. My suggestion is if you can avoid them at all costs, do.
I agree with that. I do. I do avoid them. I don't do anything to attract them. But if I hear sirens, I go the other way. I don't want my name in anything. Nope. I don't answer questions. I don't want my name in nothing, no report. Unless a woman's being hurt or a child, then I'll step in and be involved. But other than that, I mind my business. If someone's walking with a ski mask in the daytime in the winter, and they're they look what people would call suspicious, it's none of my business.
Right.
A lot of people nowadays, it seems, they'll go out of their way to get in people's business, and they're not even causing a problem. They look like suspicion seems to be the new crime.
Yeah.
You're suspicious.
People like that usually doesn't turn out well for them, getting in other people's business.
Yeah. Anyway, next topic.
Yeah, Dom's hitting on some pretty good loopholes in the wording on the constitutional rights. But anyhow, I'm going to let you and Cage build, brother. Charles, thanks for letting me up here, man. It is a good time. You can get things rolling now. Cage, brother, all love. You know that. And everyone in the chat, thank you.
Thank you, Axis, man. I appreciate it. You coming up.
Not a problem, brother. I'll try and do a little more often, man. You guys have a great day.
Have a good day,
too.
Axis. Cheers.
Peace,
All right,
Axis.
man.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to play some shit on here. Last time Dominic recommended this singer never ended up getting to it last time I was on there.
Yeah, play it. You gotta play it though. If you can. I don't know if you're home.
Yeah, I'm home. I just gotta fire up the computer.
Yeah, that what you showed that night on Axis, I'm not gonna say, but you know what I'm talking about. Man, that was a beautiful sight, bro. When I seen that, I was in fucking heaven. One day, man, I'll have my own. One day.
Oh, you will. You will, man. That's what you want.
Church is the hospital, school, the prison, the bank, the supermarket, the law, the lodge, I don't know what this is. The police, the crime. The church is an illusion. It's a hustle. It's a business. It's a lie, a scam. In the prison, it's a program you upload and it imprisons the mind. And the buildings they use, they call them churches. The crazy part is the Bible tells you the only church this God dwells in is within you. and yet they still go to buildings. But anyway, I'll leave it at that. You could pray when you're taking a poopy, and you know, not like it'll get answered anyway, because there's nobody answering prayers. It's a fallacy.
It's within your own temple, in your mind.
I remember watching this video, and this lady was saying, or this guy was saying, his aunt and his grandma, they were church going people, and they would always say to him, you know, you need Jesus in your life, you're gonna burn, and this and that, and they would say negative stuff to him, and it's almost like he was saying, it's like cursing me. And that's, you know, I kind of agree with that, casting out negative words.
I just noticed that Christos is streaming us on here. Christos is restreaming our conversation. Shout out to Christos on his.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Christos.
Let me pull this up. This one's interesting. This is a guy from Canada, and I think he got killed by the police or something.
Yeah, YouTube likes to block these videos, but I don't care. They should go look. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it tells me 2 or 3 of my streams were blocked in damn near all the other countries. Crazy.
Oh, wow.
I think they just do that to do it, just to be a-holes, you know? It's
Like
not policy. They're just...
Yeah, 90% of mine get blocked too.
They just do it to do it.
Yeah, this guy, he's an interesting character. This guy is vindicated. Put up some good information from a long time ago. Back like 8 years ago.
Oh, yeah. I forgot which one I gotta take off.
Thing that you've ever wondered about.
The one without the name.
Without the name, right?
Yeah.
Possibly in your life.
Yeah, here we go.
Can the impossible dream actually be overcome? Yes, it can, and let's prove that right now. As you know, there are always hidden threats to the human race. And those whom hold the highest positions on the earth, well, they be deeply fearing this reality. What be even more troubling is that an unexpected threat of the past has returned. This will affect every man, woman, and child, which is why children as well need to see this. So for the benefit of children, I've been trying to speak in a manner that they can also grasp. Speaking of children, you be one right now, or at the very least, you're a child trapped in an older body. You have read enough make-believe fairy tales, novels. You have seen enough cartoons and movies, entertaining you with pretend characters. You spend 8 hours a day attending a school or a job, being a robot for teachers, or putting on an act for customers. The game of make-believe, pretending and acting, it'd be coming to an end for you real soon. Everything on the earth has a beginning and an end. A long time ago, a promise was made, and this promise is being fulfilled right now and ends an old agreement. What you'll see in this video is all truth, and anyone can verify everything in this video to be true and accurate. This is our private talk. This is between just you and I. You best not be letting others interrupt our conversation. This is the most important day of your life. Yesterday now be just a memory. Tomorrow never arrives, so it is always today. So truthfully, today is always the most important day of your life. Your life evaporates into a memory every single second. And just as I said this, the you that just existed 1 second ago just became a memory. Like a dream, you can instantly vision being a child again, just as quickly as you can remember me saying, your life evaporates every single second. Your last second just became part of a lifetime of memories. Your whole life is built on a mountain of memories based on a experience. You are in a real life fairy tale. And it all starts with just a single lie. And when the lie spreads and other humans add their own twist to the tale, they create a mountain of lies. This mountain of fantasies and illusions became your fairy tale. These mountains existed on the earth. Your whole life is slowly taken away, second by second, in a real life fairy tale. And in reality, every fairy tale has to have an end. You have spent enough time going to sports games, going to a movie theater or a concert, paying to watch other human beings live out their dreams. It's time for you to experience your own dream in the same amount of time. The greatest dream for anyone is to break free and experience something sensational and new. Every human desires to be part of an exciting journey while remaining safe and secure from harm. I will give this to you in exchange for happiness. I never want to meet any of you or to attend your social gatherings and functions. I want no followers, no friends, no associates, no money, nothing from any of you. I want absolutely nothing from any single person. All I seek in return is to taste happiness one last single time. And we all know that the greatest drug addiction on the face of the earth, it'd be happiness. We all be addicted to happiness. You go to bed desiring it, you wake up desiring it, you desire it throughout the day, and you use whatever means you can to fulfill your addiction to happiness. Since my time on this earth is now short, I'm fulfilling an old promise in exchange for my own addiction to happiness. And it is worth more than all of the gold and diamonds on the earth. I guarantee it. Before we begin, I need you to do something for yourself. Make sure there will be no interruptions. If you truly believe you deserve all the truth, then make sure you are not going to be disrupted. Then prepare to witness the magic of all knowledge within this earth unfold right before your eyes. And feel free to pause this video as often as you wish or as often as you need. For those who are already feeling a sense of disinterest, I'd be asking you to stop watching right now. And of course, if you are with others, there will be a division. Let those who don't want to watch this video leave right now. Do not try to convince them to stay. You do not want any interruptions. So feel free to pause this video until your full attention is ready, and then we will begin. As we begin, I need you to realize right now, every one of you will be shocked by what you are about to witness. All of you. The true secrets hidden from the human race has never before been presented to give this clear and full of a picture. However, by the end, every single one of you, including children, you will finally understand the magic behind a miracle. You be that miracle. Yes, you were once a baby, but before that, you were once smaller than a grain of sand. You are that living proof of a miracle. I will reveal to you the true secrets of your skies, your world, and your human race. But before we can get there, we need to get you back to the very basics. So let's begin with children. The most innocent child yields more power than the world's richest man. A child has not yet learned the lies and the rules that govern the human species. A child has not yet been taught the religions, the laws, and teachings of this world. So human concepts are introduced to children at early ages. Whether the concepts be right or wrong, truthful or lies, the child will learn to believe in what they are taught. And a child learns quickly because they remain silent and they listen. So whether you be an adult or a child, the true power of a child is always within you. So listen up, kids. We will start the video slow to let you warm up before we rev this engine full throttle. So why do humans lie? The answer is fear. As young children, you learn to lie to your parents, teachers, and peers to avoid being punished. Can you blame children for lying? Of course not. As adults, you continue to lie. You lie to other adults and even to your own children. You really cannot blame others for lying. You do it yourself. Children naturally lie on instinct. They instinctively recognize the nature of their own species. Humans are harsh with their judgments of another. So lying becomes an everyday part of life. Right through adulthood, everyone lies, including you. Everyone participates in lying to one another, and every single one of you has a desire to fulfill. You know this. Every human has an agenda, and their agenda is always themselves. The human you will be most attached to in this life is the one that you go to bed with and wake up to every day since your birth. You. Truly, the greatest love a human can find within the earth is found in a mirror. Humans all lie for self-protection or personal gain. And it is this basic nature that has guided the whole human race to accept a mass deception. This is not your fault. It is your basic instinct to protect yourself from harm and to survive. It is inherited in the human design from the very earliest moment, being born into the human world. Right upon birth, it is instinctive of the newborn baby to consume of another human from the breast of a mother, and it never stops. To survive, you must consume from the elements which the earth provides. Food, liquid, and air, you must consume. Animals, fish, and birds, you will consume. Fruits, vegetables, and minerals, you will consume. Humans also consume from one another in forms of emotions, money, sex, learning, communication, and materials. This is not your fault. It is your design. Your human design is animated as an extension of the earth itself. This means the body you have right now is only part of the design that belongs to the earth itself. Just as leaves belong to a branch and the branches belong to the tree. However, the deeply rooted tree, along with all the branches and leaves, they belong to the earth itself. Your body belongs to the earth. You are made from the earth itself. You must consume from the design of the earth. This inherited need to consume is why the human race always has, and still does, remain in conflict. To take from another human to better your own life leads quite naturally to conflict. No human enjoys being on the losing side of a deal. As some humans progress with more and others digress with less, conflict naturally arises. Those who have more do not trust those with less. and those with less do not trust those with more. The basic nature of a human is to consume for survival.
Yeah, Charles, just let me know when you want me to pause it in that if you want to comment on it or whatever.
All right, go ahead.
And to
It's a
lie
good
for
video.
self-protection or personal gain. This naturally forces human beings to not trust each other, which is all a part of the recipe for conflict. Have you ever wondered why you get angry with even your family and friends? It is by design, and the reason for this lies directly below your feet. Do not take for granted the physical world you see around you. You see televisions, cars, phones, homes, and buildings. Take a good look at the clothing you wear right now. And yes, even your human body. Everything you see has miraculously come out of the magical treasure chest. And that chest exists in the soils below your feet. The magic within the soils is what creates and sustains your physical world. Your body is formed from the earth, and your body is rooted to the earth by a magnetic force called gravity. Within the soils,
Gravity.
you will find every element that makes plastic, cement, and metal for creations within the physical world. The earth provides soil extensions, which magically produce the proteins needed to create the bodies for all life forms on the earth. From inside the womb of your mother, you began as an invisible atom of air. You created your human body from nothingness, using proteins and nutrients your mother consumed from the earth. The fruits and vegetables came from the trees and the stalks, which are extensions from the soils of the earth. The meats your mother consumed came from animals, which also formed their own being by consuming herbs and blades of grass from the earth. All life forms are living extensions of the earth, and your emotions and natures, they be inherited from your parents. The actions of a child are the responsibility of a parent, and assuredly the parent to all life forms inside the earth be the earth itself. Just as it is nature to consume from the earth and of each other, so does the earth consume your energy in return. The earth maintains a self-sustaining environment, balanced by positive and negative energy. Every battery or electrical outlet distributes positive and negative energy. You can find the non-physical current of positive energy in the sunlight and the airs you breathe. You can find the physical current of negative energy in the extensions from the soils. Your human body is a creation of positive and negative energy. And your negative charged emotions are natural for you as a child of your parent that you be calling the earth. Children fight and argue as much as adults. Children do become jealous or envious of their brothers and sisters. Children do resent their parents for making rules. The true emotions of a child are not their fault. Their natural feelings are inherited. Even as an adult, you still continue to experience negative charged emotions throughout your adulthood. It is by natural design that humans do not trust each other and point out the offenses committed by another. You inherited this nature
You don't want to
from
hear
your
my
parents. Name the earth.
Do you think I should?
You
react
need to
that?
be reminded
Yes, I'm
of the
awake.
very basic.
You said that I should stay awake for 3 or 4 days and see how things actually work. That's the only way to get there. Thank you for the advice, Domenico. Tommy. I'm sorry that Donnie cannot be challenged. He can only be agreed with. And if you challenge him, you will get a cussing session. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I didn't expect anything less of you. But then again, I see that it's an act, Donnie. It's an act. You're acting. And you just have fun with it.
Like, come on, you're done.
I hope you get paid well.
You're nothing but noise. Everything that you're saying, you're the one that wants to challenge people. You're the one that wants to play fucking noise game. You're a fucking idiot at best. You're nothing but noise. Tell me your fucking shit is done.
Can you say that cuss word again? Fucking?
Again. But hey, but you like to actually play other things. See, this is the skip record that you like to play right now. That's all you wanted. That was your intent from the fucking get-go. You're just
you don't sound like a skipping record at all.
Here's the noise. Here's more fucking noise, Boyd. Keep on going, Boyd. Keep on going, Boyd. Oh, here's the noise. Yum, 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 yum. Come on, Boyd. Come on. Come on, Boyd. Who failed?
Yeah,
come on, Boyd. Come on, Boyd. Come on. Let's hear more.
Oh, this is what happens. This is what happens when I challenge you. This must be an act, because I know you're smarter than that.
Of course it's an act, Boyd. Of course it's an act. I'm hearing a bunch of guys talk about working together, but yet every time either me or somebody comes on, I'm not saying this is about you, Boyd, for some reason people make it a sport. Fine. You pay me enough money, Boyd, I'll tell you whatever the fuck you want to hear. If that's what game you really want to play. But the thing is, we're sharing ideas.
I'm not the one who's playing. You are the one who's playing.
Are you sure?
You are the player.
Are you sure that you're not participating? So you're isolated from all of this.
Yeah.
So you're isolated from all of this. So everybody else is fucking themselves, but not you.
I said that
then what
you
are you
are
doing?
the one who's playing a game, and I'm not playing a game. I'm not.
Boyd, I already come in here knowing I already know I come in here knowing I'm full of shit. I know that. I'm part of the game that everybody else is playing. I just choose to talk about it. Yeah,
I know you're part of the game. There, you said it yourself. You're part of the game.
I never said otherwise.
Yes, dude. And that's what I pointed out. You're part of the game, and now you get so enticed, or how do you say this? Now you get so invigorated because I called you out. And he said, "Oh no, you're part of the game." I mean, this is so.
How does that serve you? How does it serve you that you think that you call other people? Why don't you just call yourself? And know thyself. Why don't you call yourself?
Well,
out?
what do you want? You called me out, didn't you?
I don't. No, hey, you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. So now what are you going to do with that?
Well, I just said that I don't like you.
Bingo. You don't like.
And so, and so, see what happens. See what happens.
What? I'm human like everybody else. Why, you don't think I'm going to react?
Because I don't like you, you start reacting that bad.
What else don't you like? Sugar? You don't like apples? What else don't you like? You gonna go against that too? You're gonna protest everybody that doesn't like apples? See, now there you go. There's that clever, insecure giggle coming from you. You don't got to fucking clue who you are. Anyway, enjoy yourself. I'll hear you.
It's your backup. It's your backup.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm not his backup.
Okay.
I treated you really well on my stream last night, boy. To get you want to insult me? Let's play for your soul. Let's play for peace. I want your mortal fucking soul. I want to own it, possess it, and sell it. Want to play for keeps? You want to see how dark I really am?
See, when they come out, when you call them out, they will come out.
Damn right I will. I don't deny that. When did I ever claim to be a good person? You ever hear that roll from my lips? No, you haven't. Did you ever hear me proclaim a Jesus or a God to be my master? No, you haven't. You want to play for real? You want to take this to the next level? I want your soul. has something that has a use for it. Pretentious, nervous laugh ain't gonna save your ass this time, boy. Matter of fact, any further intrusiveness to your ego, where I'm concerned, and you've delivered your soul to me, and I will do with it as I please.
Still talking? You can have my soul, dude. It will grow back tomorrow.
I bet it will. Hope you're sure of that.
Maybe talk to all the wizards that already got my soul.
I don't know any wizards that have your soul.
You only need 98 more, so I think you're at 902. You're almost there. That's my goal, is 1,000, and I'm satisfied.
Obviously, you don't know me quite well or my legacy or history, boy. But you're about to. I will stay on you like a cheap fucking set of clothes that you choose to put on.
You will stay on me like what? Like cheap sugar does on my teeth? Huh? Come again? Come again, dude. Come again.
Maggot said I got 14 subs. I'm killing it. Subs don't matter, or views. You found good people to communicate with.
When there's communication. When the communication is disrupted and insults are hurled and tossed around as if someone feels safe, I'm here to remind them they're not.
Yeah, I don't blame Dom. But I didn't see how it went down, but I don't know.
We weren't name calling.
I think
We
Access
weren't
Blood.
antagonizing.
But you were at Axe's channel last night, boy. And then you said you don't like him. You don't even get to know him.
No, well, I do know Access Blood, but I just don't like the way he portrays himself. I will not. All I said was that I will not take any advice from somebody that portrays himself as a rat. You know. That's all I said. And now he's insulted and he feels the need.
Oh, I'm not insulted. It's not about that. It's about your disruption and disrespect towards the fact that you've been invited on other people's channels.
I don't think that's disrespectful at all. I think it's actually quite respectful when I tell you that I don't like the way you portray yourself, but I do respect you.
I don't care what your thoughts are. I don't care what you like.
That's
I
why
can give a fuck less.
That's actually why
I'm here for your disruption.
That's actually the first thing that you said when you came on panel, reacting to what I said. So, you know.
To disruption, dumbass. Get your head straight. You take this too personal. You are a disruptor.
Again, that's where you go wrong again. I can keep on doing this, but it gets a bit boring. And I don't hate you. I don't hate you.
Get the fuck out of here, then. You're not wanted. You're not welcome by at least two of us. I know.
See, you just came in, and I confront you with the things that you say, and then you say,
"Don't talk over me, then." Learn some respect. Quit being a disruptor. We don't give a fuck about your opinion.
See, this is
We
what I
don't give a
noticed.
fuck about anything about you that has to do with your opinionated idealism. You're a
It's we.
disruptor.
Now it's we. Now it's we. All of a
Yeah,
sudden
I've got 3 of me right here.
Okay. Okay. That's symptomatic, dude. Referring
Yes,
to
it
yourself.
is. 3
Yeah,
states
that's-
of being, you damn right. Too bad you only don't even know the one that you try to portray.
Yeah, well.
Go away, disruptor. Allow information to flow. Allow
Okay.
people to communicate and build.
Yeah.
You're a disease. You're a plague.
Yeah. It's not the rat. It's not the rat that is a plague. It's not the one calling himself Axis Red Blood that is a plague.
Did I deny anything? Did I say I wasn't a plague? You're the one that claims self-righteousness.
Did I
not
say
me.
that you were? Did I say that you were? Or did you just mention that yourself? Yeah. You can roll the camera back. Roll the video
Yeah.
back. Yeah, do it.
Are you saying I deny
You are
that
just
I carry
referring to
rabies?
yourself.
I am fucking biohazardous to disruptors on the YouTube or the social
So now
media.
you actually called yourself a disruptor?
To
You did.
the disruptor.
You did.
Yes.
You did
Yes.
call yourself a disruptor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I made the warning. Any disruptors, I would directly meet head on. You were there. You heard it. You want to disrupt? Here I am. You want to be antagonistic? Here I am.
Oh, so
You want to call people names? Here I am.
dude, you're so
You want to
bad.
push the issue? Here I am.
Dude, you're so bad.
You want to disrupt? Here I am.
So you are the disruptor.
Open your fucking mouth, and here I am.
So you are the
So you want to disrupt some more?
Okay, so you are.
Here I am.
I hear you.
Go the fuck away.
There you are. So
You are unwelcome.
Oh, sorry. So you are
Get the fuck out of here, then.
So you are the disruptor of the disruptors, huh? That's the equalizer, right? The equalizer. Cool.
Tell me what the fuck you want to define me as. I prefer undefinable, but retribution I do hold in my hands.
I'm gonna clip that. That's fucking funny, dude. I didn't mean to do that. So I'm sorry that I did that. It's all because I called because I said what I thought about Dominic. He didn't like it, and then the backup came in, which is Axis Red Blood.
I'm not his backup.
Yes,
I travel
you are.
alone.
Well, you
I
act like-
travel alone. Have I
Well-
said Dom? Did I say I'm defending Dom? Did I bring his mouth or his words into my mouth? His name into my mouth?
That's a lot of questions. Can I
Just
ask
you, your disruption, your disrespect, your name calling, your lack of ability to get on a panel and act like a decent human being. So now, I've come to call you out, bitch.
Okay, thank you. I mean, you've got good options, dude. I mean,
Fuck with me. And I will follow you from panel to panel. I will harass you and destroy anything that you have to say, whether it's of value or not.
Wow, dude.
Try me. Try me. Try me. Try me, fucker.
Can you say other words too?
Yeah, I can say a lot of fucking words.
Me too.
Now, do we have our point clear? Apparently not.
White people, right?
Apparently not.
white people, dude.
You don't fucking get it, do you?
No. Speak.
You don't fucking understand, do you?
No, I
You
think you.
simple-minded fuck.
I think you need to shout
Your
louder.
shit and your kind are fucking unwanted, man.
Oh.
Take your
sorry.
fucking opinionated, idealistic, fucking insulting ass somewhere else to clown school. We don't want to hear it. Fuck you, man.
Thank you.
Fuck off.
Oh wow, dude. That's.
I don't care what the fuck you got to say. You know what the situation is. You know why I'm here. You're a disruptor. You're a fucking disruptor.
Yeah.
Now you called on the fucking asshole who can really disrupt you. You want to play, bitch? I will follow you all day. I will follow you all night. I will chase you from channel to channel just to disrupt you.
I can hear.
Just to fuck up everything you got to say. Just like you did to these people.
That I.
Shut up, bitch! We don't want to hear it!
Oh. We?
Fuck up! Yeah, we! Me, myself, and I!
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, right!
Yeah, right.
If you had any fucking sense of yourself, you'd understand that.
Red
You
blood.
fucking prime material thinking piece of fucking weighted down shit!
Yeah, dude. Give me more.
Fuck off! Go away!
I almost want to leave, but then again, I won't.
Well, then leave! Or get your fucking act together! You understand?
Oh, I love it, dude. I mean, I'm so impressed.
You like this? You think this is funny? You got a sick little sense of humor, bitch!
Is that a real question, Axis? Or was that a rhetorical question? Okay. Thank you for the silence. I mean, silence brings us more than your shouting, to be honest.
Yeah? Remember that the next time you open your fucking mouth.
Well, I will not think about your shouting when I open my mouth. Thank you.
All right. Everyone got that out of their system.
Yeah.
Over you. It is that simple. Western countries are unaware that their taxes at the end of the year are sent to the British monarchy of the United Kingdom. These are royalty payments to those humans putting on a make-believe act as British royalty. And for the record, a long time ago, the Roman Empire overtook Britain, now known as the United Kingdom. So guess where the taxes collected in the United Kingdom are sent? Vatican City. The Vatican is a modern day confirmation that the Roman Empire is alive and well. Get ready to witness a major worldwide deception fall apart right before your eyes right now. The evidence will leave you breathless. You thought religion was boring? You are going to have a change of heart in less than 5 minutes. I am not going to preach, but I will present some evidence that will leave you speechless. Quite obviously, there are almost 4 billion Catholics, Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses, and Islamic followers. So if I lie just once, I am caught red-handed. There are billions of copies of Bibles and Qurans circulating throughout the world. So the evidence I provide right now can also be quickly confirmed by any one of you at any time. Over half of the human population follows one of two religions, namely the Bible and the Quran. Ironically, the humans who follow either religion remain in conflict with each other, when in fact they share the same faith in the same Lord. Can I quickly prove the Lord of the Bible is also the same Lord of the Quran? The answer is yes. Can I also quickly prove the same Lord of these two religions is also the so-called
Well, there you
devil?
go. I gave you a new segment. Muhammad's been up all night running from his schizophrenic qualities. And now he's projecting onto everyone in order to save himself from the reality he's created. So you could just go ahead and highlight all of his comments. Goes to show how easily manipulatable and suggestible he is.
Hashtag my girlfriend's boss is my dad.
Not sure what that means, but it's cute, clever.
Well, so here's the thing, man. I was speaking so highly of the stream because of who I had on, but now I had an unslaved one on. So now I had a donut factory and an unslaved one.
Can I ask who the other person was who apparently said I was a genius? What else?
Hold on, let me get something across to you, sir. Never in history has there been a stream on YouTube, I would imagine, that had both of these characters included within it.
All right, what's the character? Who was it?
Donut Factory. And,
No idea who that is.
And Jackie Fox. And Cage. I need to bring up Cage. He had to, of course, bring up Mr. Unslaved Podcast, Mr. Michael Tafarian, the Unslaved, where the Unslaved name comes from. And of course, I had to mention to him that someone's done much more with Unslaved names than he had. So, by way of numbers.
And I've heard that before. Apparently, Michael Tessarian has a podcast called Unslaved, which doesn't mean that he necessarily.
That's fine. But this is the thing, right?
Would you like to bring the machine cries up here? He just can't stop spinning down there if he knows of me. I mean, no one will touch me with a 10-foot pole. I'm such a loose cannon nowadays. But if he appreciates me, I'd like to work with him in Restream. But first and foremost, he agrees with me. You need to go to bed. You're insane.
Yeah, I'm also extremely insane because I was fucking playing this music in the background on accident. I thought you were playing this music. Good Lord. That is not all right. The whole time I thought you were like talking over the music that you're playing. I thought you were trying to make it like your own musical segment on my show, and I was just going to roll with it. But so we got Donut back. He just got back up, and yeah. So even Donut agrees. All right. So you all think I'm insane. That's fine. But this is the thing, right?
Would you like to bring the machine cries up here? He just can't stop spinning down there, projecting.
Walk up my thing. Where's my lighter? Hold on a second. All right. There you go. I feel right now. I feel right.
Things on to me. I'm a technological slave. This is a guy who broadcasts for 10 to 11 hours a day overnight for absolutely nothing to 20 people. I'm the slave.
I mean, I never said I wasn't somewhat enslaved to this digital dungeon, this metaversal, this Skynet structure. I'm losing it. You're right. I'm losing it. We got TML in the house. Put me in help me out here, dude. Say something.
Yo.
I mean, this is the thing, right? Is that if anyone, I don't really think you can say anything, TML. No offense, but you do these 12-hour streams as well, so.
I'm not the one complaining about people doing 12-hour streams like it's any of my fucking business. This fucking gimp on
Well, I understand why. So now
personal business and shit because he's
Personal business? You're on
Yeah,
a
that's
public
right. You're a
platform.
faggot.
That's not
You're
how
a
that works.
faggot.
You really are.
No,
kinda stupid, aren't you?
no. You're a faggot. What do you care what I do for 12 hours?
Oh, okay. So we're going right to that.
Yeah, you're a
That's
pussy,
this
dude.
is the philosopher. This is the
Fuck
enlightened
you.
one. This
Fuck
is
you.
the
I'm not your
Muslim.
philosopher. I'm not
This
your
is the
philosopher.
enlightened Muslim.
Philosopher. Rights, freedoms, and principles.
You might want to get yourself some medication to end the day. It's about your bedtime now, isn't it?
No, it's about my wake up time to tell you what the fuck I think about you, bitch.
Right. I guess you'd have to do it on my broadcast so someone would hear it.
Yeah, that is true. I do run off the pineal powder and all the tinctures I showed earlier, man. It's really, it's almost like it replaces sleep in the way. But then I realized, no, you need sleep. It's kind of like a hack, if you will. It's a shortcut. It's a shortcut. But all this alpha brain.
See, what you need is you need to preserve your rights and your freedoms. Huh.
Yeah, like, why would we need rights and freedoms, right? When we could just sit in our mama's
already
house.
fucking your bitch
Can you mute him, please, for a second?
You gotta fucking get some rights and freedoms.
Can we mute him for a second? He won't know when to shut up. He does horrible broadcasts. He has no timing and no ability.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, why would we need rights and freedoms and purpose and principles and values and create value? We could just sit at our mother's house with a digital background. Every woman with runs off and leaves us, and we can't afford StreamYard Pro. Why would we need to be accountable and
Just like your
responsible?
woman goes and fucks some other dude that you work for. Yeah, go fuck yourself, bitch.
So you're just going to make things up now to pad what's actually true about you?
Like you make things up, just like you make things up.
No, I spoke about what I witnessed with you.
No.
You haven't witnessed any of that with Jennifer. You're lying.
Anybody about what my females do or anything about it. You don't know anything about me.
You don't have options for females. You had one insane woman you were with who ran because you can't cover the spread.
Yeah, you have one insane woman that you're with that goes and gets fucked by her boss while you fuck other dudes in jail. You want to fuck
None of that's true. You
Yeah,
just
wanna
made a
fuck
bunch of
Mitchell in
stuff
the
up
ass.
to pad
You have
your
other
real
dudes-
lifestyle and story.
You have other dudes that call you daddy because you're a faggot.
Right, I do that to trigger people like you who are insecure in
No,
their
I do
ego.
that. No, you do that because you like little dudes calling you daddy.
You're obviously insecure with your own skin
No,
and
you're
your own
obviously
life.
insecure. That's why you need grown men to call you daddy. You're a fucking bitch.
Yeah, you're not getting it.
No, you're not getting it either.
You're kind of slow, right?
No,
you
you're
got a
not-
speech
no,
impediment and you're
I
kind
wrote
of
a
slow.
400
It probably
page
runs in the
book. Yeah.
family, right?
No, I
Your
wrote a
family's
400
probably a
page
history
book.
of men who
Bro,
are extremely
and you're a
unsuccessful and
faggot
unaccomplished.
albino bitch gorilla that your fucking mom sat on
Gentlemen,
your dad's
gentlemen.
sperm at the last minute.
What do you think,
And-
Peanut Power? Are the
No,
odds
you're-
high that this guy's lineage is just a group of males who are extremely unaccomplished,
You're probably
untalented?
You're probably conceived with weak sperm. That's why you're an albino bitch gorilla. Like, you look
I
like
don't
you're
think
fucking
so.
mom.
I mean, if you put us both
that's what
together
it
in a
is.
room,
That's
I'm
what it is.
obviously way
Who was
more
your mother?
inspiring,
Do you
empowering,
even know who your
competent,
mother was?
capable, and
Do you
coordinated
even
than
know
you.
who
I mean,
your
that's
mother was?
you couldn't even get through a sweater.
Do you even know who your mother was, Paul?
Couldn't even get your head through a sweater. Who's going to talk about genetic inferiority?
Some retarded bitch that your dad fucked and now they fuck out an albino faggot.
Great stuff.
Yeah, great stuff.
This
You wanna
albino
talk shit? I
faggot
got-
owns
you
your
wanna
inner
talk
space.
shit?
Don't forget
You
it.
want to talk shit? I got your back, homie. You want to talk shit? I got your back.
In that
Gentlemen, I think we can, the name of the stream, State of the So-Called Truth Community, it's called that for a reason, because I don't necessarily see that there is one.
Philosopher. That's why there's not one, because this faggot wants to fucking drown out any of the fucking shit with his own noise. Dude, fuck that shit. Dude, don't talk about me again, dude.
I think we can
I
come
can talk
to...
about you. I'll talk for 10 hours about you, motherfucker. Just shut the fuck up about me. You don't want to talk to me. You don't want to talk about me. I can work with you if you want. Don't talk about me.
Well, it's better that he talks, I guess, about you than to you. right?
Yeah. You guys told me to hop up here, so I did you a courtesy. Here I am.
Right. You're so valuable and important.
Yeah, that's
online.
why I was summoned here. So shut the fuck up.
You're full of so many great ideas
Yeah,
and
that's why
philosophies.
you summoned me here, faggot. Shut the fuck
I
up.
summoned you here
Yeah,
to make you
summoned me here
content,
because
and it
you wanna
worked
talk to me,
perfectly.
because you want to talk about me. That's all
I
you
turned
got
you
to
into
say.
content
I'm in
once
a
again.
chat
It was
and you
so
can't
easy.
Stop talking about me because you're obsessed. Shut the fuck up.
I know. I'm upset. I'm another guy. I'm jealous of.
Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, you're the one
I
who's
so badly want to be alone in a hovel and not be able to afford $29 a month for StreamYard Pro. I so badly want to be you.
Yeah,
You got it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I want to be you, Jack Talcott, Pathetic Warrior. I want to be all you guys.
That's right. I'm here because
you guys are having such a great time in life.
I'm here because you summoned me here. Stupid bitch. Shut the fuck up.
So all I have to do is summon you and you show up. Well, you are my bitch then, huh? Hey, get up here right now and you just hop right up for daddy. Yeah, you're my bitch. I own your inner space.
Yeah, that's why I came up here and called you a bitch to your face. Unlike these faggots calling
right. You called me a bitch over the internet. You are a bitch in real life. And if you ever met me, you wouldn't talk to me like that. We all know it. So this is just another game.
Calling you daddy because you're a faggot.
Just another game.
Yeah, just another game.
Just another game. With the little slave.
Play your game, faggot.
He wishes someone knew something about him.
What a game it is. Play your game and we'll see.
There's no value to show.
Right.
And Abby definitely knows.
Yeah,
she won't come home.
That's why her boss
with him.
Holy shit, man! This digital landscape is something else, man.
Tell him to do the sweater bit where he puts a sweater on for 5 minutes.
And then, yeah, people want to talk shit and act like you have no value when they're obsessed with you, and then when you come up on stage, they want to stop talking.
To be made.
Hold on, I'm about to write the StreamYard Pro bill for the month and smoke it.
With righteous judgment, you idiot!
This is what I'm talking about, Jack. You're finally getting it.
Can't we just all cod along?
I love you guys. I love you guys.
I love you too, brother. I don't know why that happened, brothers and sisters. Sing along for unity, sir. Ice Girls. Why don't you do me a favor?
I really like Paul Enslaved. I'm just saying, man. I really like this guy.
I know you do, man.
Also, homie.
I talk shit back.
All good shit.
Somebody talk shit to me, I talk shit back. It is what it is.
I'm just speaking the truth. You're talking shit.
No. You're speaking false shit, and I'm talking over you, motherfucker.
Oh, well, you want to go down the list and do yes or no, honestly? Can you
This is how real friendships are made.
For $29?
Your fake shopping list that you made to bring.
Can you afford StreamYard Pro for $29 a month? Yes or no?
How do you know about how much money I have? How much money do I have, Paul? Faggot?
Because you told everyone a month ago that you can't afford StreamYard Pro for $20 a month.
Yeah, but you know how much money.
And that's why I suspect that Abby left.
How much money do I have, Paul? Since you know so much about how much.
I don't know. I guess not enough to afford $20 a month.
You don't know.
That's the problem.
You don't know. That's the problem. You talk about shit you don't know.
I don't need to know what you have to know what you don't have. You don't have $20 extra a month to do 12 hours of broadcasting a day.
Go down the list of the shit.
That means it was a horrible investment.
Let's go down the list of the shit.
You're never going to get those 10 or 11 hours a day back, and you've produced nothing with it.
Let's go down the shit list that you don't know about, that you fucking bitch about.
Okay, I'm not bitching, man. You're upset because what I'm saying is true, and you're trying to pad the reality you don't like with false presumptions.
This morning, your primary concern is how much money I have in my pocket. Faggot.
No, my primary concern is every time I get on here, there's a bunch of broken children going nowhere in their life, and it's disappointing and embarrassing. I'm your daddy.
You don't know how much money I have. You're crying about Jennifer. You're a faggot.
Oh, man. Okay. You know what? Everything's going fine. You're right. I was being an asshole again by being concerned for people who are showing horrible patterns for themselves in life.
I don't need you.
I shouldn't care about anyone. I shouldn't speak the truth, and I shouldn't call you forced to do better in yourself and in your life. You're right. I'm a bad man.
You don't know shit about me, so how are you concerned, faggot?
I guess you don't want Abby to come home, huh?
I guess you don't want Jennifer to come home, huh? You just want her to keep working and fucking her boss.
Jennifer has it left and run all over town.
Jennifer goes and fucks her boss.
You're making things up. Jennifer doesn't have a boss. She works from home.
Abby. I'm making things up about.
She works from home
for my rights and freedoms. And
you're lying again. It's a shame that you guys have to lie in order to.
Shut up, bitch. You're a faggot.
Great stuff.
Yeah, great stuff.
It's easy to come online and lie and just say a whole bunch of shit with no consequences. It's easy to do that.
How much money people
It's
have,
harder to make a
know.
living and provide for your family and be a successful man. That's harder. Easy to talk shit online.
Yeah, it's easy to go lie about how much money people
Easy to
have
sit
and
on
go
and restream for
in the
12
same
hours
fucking
other people's
sentence that you
nonsense
don't
and
know how much
content.
money they
Harder to
have.
make a
While you're
man that's
bitching
worthy of
fuck-
looking at and
while you're
living with.
bitching as fuck at work.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's why.
Man, is this the Muslim?
motherfucker.
Is this
Keep
the
talking over
peaceful,
me.
loving Muslim?
Keep
Maybe
talking
this is
over
why
me, faggot.
Muslims have such a bad
talking
rap
over
because
me,
he comes here, he looks
That's
filthy.
why. That's
He can't
why.
get through a sweatshirt, can't get his head through a sweatshirt, chases his
You don't
bitch
know how
off,
much
and can't
money I
afford to
have.
cover the
That's why
spread.
you're talking about how much money I
And now
have.
he's yelling and
Faggot.
screaming. Maybe this is what Abby ran
albino
from.
bitch gorilla, albino
Maybe
bitch
this is why
gorilla.
Abby won't come home because he's constantly yelling and screaming at her
You
from
were
his insecure
conceived of
position
weak
in life.
Sperm, sir. You were conceived of weak sperm. That's why you're an albino bitch mongrel.
Right, so let's do racism now. Because of the color of my
You're
skin,
an
I'm
albino
inferior.
bitch
Maybe
mongrel.
that's why Muslims have a
Welcome to the
bad
Poly
reputation
Boys
nowadays, because
everyone.
fake Muslims try to
Welcome to
pretend
the
they're
Poly
Muslim to
Boys
seem
circle.
spiritual and philosophical, and really they're just a bunch of racist, slave-loving trash.
Oh yeah. You're so
Right? So let's continue to go to my color of my skin and make racist comments because you have nothing to back who and what you are with legitimately. Right? So you have to appeal to the color of my skin and how beneath you I am.
Freedoms and principles.
Hey, do you think there's actually anything you can do better than me since I'm so genetically inferior?
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah. I
speak
could write-
better
I
than
could
me.
write books better
You
than
can't
you.
philosophize
You're
better.
feminism better than you.
You're not more attractive than me to women. That's clear. The one woman you had ran off and wouldn't come back. You were begging online every day for her to come back. You can't make more than $20 a month. We know that. You wrote a book that nobody will take. I have people begging me to write a book that I haven't written yet. So I've already sold books or gotten rid of books I haven't written yet.
I'll debate you about philosophy
Right? You definitely can't fuck better than me because if you could, Abby wouldn't be running around town. Is there anything that you can do as good or better than I can if we're going to play this egotistical game?
I'm 10 times more intelligent than you, faggot. I'm 10
Would
times
you
more
like to put that on record? Would you
Yeah,
like to
I
take the
can put it on
test
the
and put it on record? Because I'm on record
Go
twice
ahead,
already.
go
I
ahead,
suspect
go
you're a legend in your
Go
own
ahead and
mind.
debate me on any
See, I
topic.
have proof for everything
Go
I've
ahead
said
and
or
debate
shown.
me on any topic. Go ahead and debate me on any topic, faggot.
That doesn't prove intelligence.
Yeah, it does.
Arguing from opposing perspectives far
Go
from
ahead
proves
and debate me
intelligence
on any
inherently.
fucking topic, faggot.
Why are you so
The
triggered?
topic is how to make a living. Okay, you start.
Shut up, bitch. You pray to alien.
I thought so. You don't want to debate that, just like Jack Talcott won't debate that. He has no experience.
Look, you got this. You got this faggot and this other dude who plays.
Oh, everyone's a faggot. Maybe it's you, Muhammad the Muslim. You know those Muslims are known to be quite the fags.
Instead of schooling,
That's the word on the street. When you go everywhere that there's Muslims, they're fucking little boys. So who's the faggot?
Yaqub cock. Instead of schooling OTW to not pray to the Yaqub cock, you want to come and school me on my philosophy.
Here you go with your interpretations, trying to seem spiritually adept.
Right.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, and your temper tantrum that everybody sees every day.
you are
I'm
so
not temper tantruming. I think you're an embarrassment
You're
right now. I'm sitting here smoking. I just smoked your StreamYard Pro bill for the month.
Shit about other people's shows, man.
Look, here's your StreamYard Pro for the month.
You're a
I'm
fucking
smoking it right there.
and a faggot.
There it goes. There's Muhammad's. There's Muhammad's ability to take that StreamYard logo off the corner of his screen that he can't. Because he can't get $20 in pocket change a month. That's why Abby left. Abby doesn't want to have children with someone who can't come up with $20 a month to take care of, like the baby up there. That baby needs a couple $100 at least a month in diapers, in poison formula, and all different types of shit.
Right, and where's your
We breastfeed. We breastfeed.
Oh, okay.
I save money on that for
Well, you
you.
need breasts for that, okay? And obviously Abby has no breasts, and I'm not going to come over there and breastfeed his baby.
Great fucking legacy, dude.
So, yeah, Abby looks a lot like him.
It's online, yeah.
It actually looks like two people having gay sex.
Yeah, it looks like Jennifer. Yeah.
Jennifer's 52 years old, and she's damn hot for her age.
That's real.
And she was she was way hotter and more successful than Abby at her time, right? She still is.
Yeah.
So let's be real about it.
Abby's-
Jennifer's 52. Abby's half her age. She's still hotter, more well put together on every level, and more successful.
Abby's old
Man.
and her vagina is cavernous like your whore. Then I'll fucking tell you.
Cavernous. Jennifer's been with less than 5 men, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even ask her because I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm not sitting around insecure all day wondering about her past exploits.
Right,
That's
right,
you.
right. You're just worried about what
You're
other-
that kind of guy who sits
Yeah, you're
around
just worried about
insecure,
what
doesn't know what to
other
do next, worried
other
about your
people are
bitch
doing
leaving.
with
I
their
don't give a fuck.
You're just worried about
I
what
just
other
come and
people are doing
bitches
with their
go.
time.
At the end of the day, I'm focused on me and becoming the best version of
Yeah,
me.
you're
That's
just
the
worried
difference
about what I'm
between
doing
us.
with
I don't sit online crying for bitches
all
to
you
come
do
home
is
for 3
don't
days
worry
straight.
about what I'm doing with my
That's
cock.
you.
Yeah,
That's
you.
you.
Talking about Abby. Because
That's
you're
you.
worried about what I do with my dick.
You do it your dick. Little to nothing. There's nobody will take it.
Oh,
I don't know if you notice right now. There's a difference between you and Paul. Paul's not triggered.
The difference is 3 women this week hit me up because they want my dick, and the one woman who was accepting his ran and won't come back.
You're over
That's
here.
the
You're over
difference.
here. And you
Among
know,
other
you're over here
differences.
staring at my cock
I don't
all
really
day.
like being
You're
prideful
over
and
here
egoic. I
staring at
only
my
go into
cock
this
all
mode to
day.
fuck with them, right? I don't sit around thinking how great I am.
Yeah,
I just
you're
like
so
when they
afraid.
feel that I'm
You're
great and
so
then get into
afraid
this
of
mode.
letting me talk.
It proves a
You're
lot
so
about who
afraid
and
of
what
letting
they
me
are
talk.
and what their
I'm just
values are.
listening to him bitch like that, and I'm pretty much getting the drift of why.
It's rather
Abby left.
entertaining, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like he was just fucking whining and complaining and bitching, and
Then
not
after all
actually
this shit
trying.
talking, he'll go crying and saying I'm a bully,
Trying to have
right?
a conversation, TML.
created the
These things
Yakub
could be
cock.
resolved, and
You
you're
created
just
a Yakub
sitting there.
You created the Yakub cock.
Yakub.
You created the Yakub cock.
Oh, we
Right, and you're a
knocked it off.
Muslim.
Right.
Yeah,
you created
right,
the Yakub.
exactly. That's
Do
like,
we
you know,
really have to get into this? As if everyone's not mind controlled and deceived and
Yeah.
off on an egoic tear?
Yakub
Are you
cock
kidding
have
me?
upper sticker philosophies. They're more controlled.
Yeah, long live the Yakub
Can't even
Why am I
argue
even
with
doing
you.
this here? No one's listening
You
here.
can't debate. You can't
Well,
debate.
I'm wasting my time. Like this is
no.
fun for
That was
me. Say I'm a bully,
Yeah,
right? And no one heard this. Like 10 people heard this.
Yeah, because
You
you
didn't
can
do it.
measure
You're
everybody's
just sitting there
intelligence.
being
at the same
composed,
measure of intelligence. But you
responding
know, obviously,
very
you have your own
eloquently, in
measure
my
of
opinion.
intelligence.
And
Shut
all
the
you
fuck
have
up.
here
You
is a
worship
triggered
alien
hoe bitching at you.
Worship alien cock, faggot.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. No wonder Abby left, man. You bitch at her like that all day long.
He can't figure out why it happened.
Where's
Fucking
your
guy,
woman,
man.
OTW? Where's
You
your
knock it
woman,
off.
OTW?
You just thought, can't you be a man and have a fucking
Where's your
conversation?
woman,
Tell me,
faggot?
why do you have to
You
bitch?
pray to a
Throw
fucking
ad
alien
homs.
cock. I talk to men. I don't
Fuck alien cock. Why do you have
talk to
to focus
men?
on alien
What?
cock? Why are you so fucking
talk to
obsessed
men,
with
you
alien
faggot.
cock?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah, I
you
don't talk
fucking
to
want
people.
alien cock, man.
Yeah, who close to
Dude,
fucking
come on, man. Get over the cock
I
thing.
talk to men,
little
people who
boy
write
daddy
books
and
that they can't
look
give
at
away.
pictures of-
You and
Yeah,
Provo
you
Child
look
have
at
long
pictures of
conversations
another
about life.
dude's daddy. Yeah, that's right.
I talk to men, guys
I
who
have-
can afford $20 extra a month.
I have one recommendation. It's pretty off topic, and you would say totally nonsensical.
He doesn't even get that I'm like proving he doesn't believe in himself and his broadcast because he could come up with $20 a month like he does for all the yellow liquid he smokes on air, but he doesn't believe in himself and his broadcast enough to sacrifice the 20 to reinvest back in himself. So if he doesn't believe him, why would the rest of us? He doesn't get.
Can also be seen in the form of sun halos and moon halos. And ironically, the halos which are seen forming around the sun and the moon are always measured to be identically 22 degrees in appearance. The ultimate evidence that confirms you are surrounded by spheres is called the triple sun effect. The triple sun effect, or sundog, is seen as an illusion of 3 suns appearing within the arc of a sphere.
That's funny because the Kabbalists have the different spheres of Sephiroth that they talk about, the different emanations of reality. Pretty interesting.
The same effect occurs with the moon and is also named a moondog. Only the spheres that are seen in rainbows, halos, and sundogs explain the reason why the sun and moon become larger or smaller, or why mirages occur on land and sea. There is a reason the secret of the spheres has been hidden from the human race all along, and that is to maintain a worldwide deception that goes sky high. It is time for you to discover the secret behind the grand design of this grand illusion. The words I speak in the next 3 minutes are going to shock you to the core. In only 3 minutes from now, you are going to know the greatest deception ever created on earth since the foundation of Earth's creation. And you're going to know that the greatest secret ever hidden from you was you. Listen up. There are 3 fields that form the Earth. The ground surface is the lowest field, where the magic of the physical world is animated into existence. The second field is found in the mid-level, where clouds transit through the skies every day. The midfield is charged by energy, which in turn is redistributed to the field below. In simple terms, weather conditions, activities, and patterns are all influenced by the conditions at ground level and vice versa. The field where clouds exist also acts as a mediator between the field below and the highest field above. You have wrongfully been trained to believe the highest field is called outer space. The highest field exists within the Earth, not beyond the Earth. The highest field above distributes the light to the midfield, which in turn redistributes the light as energy to the lowest field on the surface. The 3 fields all bind together, and what binds them together into one ecosystem is the magic of the spheres. Spheres from small to large are all connected with one another, and they transfer information instantly. You know this to be true. You can see the evidence every day on wireless laptops and television screens. You can hear the evidence every day on your radios and cell phones. All of these devices instantly receive and transfer both sounds and images through the interconnected spheres that make up the airs you breathe. The secret of all visual and sound perceptions you experience while awake or while you're dreaming is found in the spheres. Just as the Internet of the Earth can instantly display movies on your television.
Yeah, Charles, I don't know if you've ever seen this video before. I can't play it on here because I've played it on mine before and I got the stream shut down. But it's like they do this, they experiment with different bubbles, right? And you see how they collapse onto each other and create like a perfect geometric form?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like how, like it's kind of like a shared dream type thing where you have a bunch of consciousness collapsing into each other, creating like a geometric form that becomes like a greater form, if you know what I mean. Like
Drop the link to that video on the thing, the back chat.
Yeah, I'll find it.
If you got it, or if you know the name of it.
I know what to type in to find it. I'll find it here. Hold on.
I'm gonna definitely watch it.
I think if we play it without, we could try. You could try, but it just didn't shut down the stream. But you know when the stream gets paused, that's what happened. But I don't know. I think it's because I was playing it. I think if you don't play the audio, we talk over it. It'll be all right. I dropped it there for you though. But here, we'll do it no audio, and then it'll probably work. Okay, you see like the 2 bubbles there? So watch what they do. And then maybe like full screen one of our avatars in between or something, so it doesn't pick it up. Oh yeah, you see it getting built up. Yeah, you see it getting. Yeah. Look.
These cats are playing with soap and water.
Yep.
That's bugged out.
Yeah, you see it. You see how it like forms perfectly. These spheres or bubbles of reality. The Kabbalist kind of references with the Sephirah on that. Look, now it's a cube. There's the cube. All the bubbles. Just naturally how things form into each other, like geometry and sacred geometry, how it forms together. Look, when you pop a bubble, it still retains the original form. And now you have the center. Anyways, we're pushing our luck with that, so I'm gonna go back here. What? I dropped the link though in the
screens and computer screens, so does the Internet of the Earth instantly display dreams to you in your sleep. The fields above and below are bound to one another by design. So the dream world is mirrored by the physical world. As it was once stated in the Bible in the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 18, whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosened in heaven.
as above, so below.
The earth is a biodome. It is a creatively designed ecosystem where every atom is used and recycled to maintain the continuation of physical life. So the atoms that exist within the earth to form your body are the same atoms that form a loaf of bread. They are redistributed into a shared environment. You can literally say your body and the bread are as one. You are the energy that fuels existence within this earth, and energy itself is born from light. The true source of energy that lights up the earth is found in the highest field above. The highest field above traps and redistributes light to the fields below. The trap above uses light to energize the lights you see in the skies above. The trap you were taught to believe was a universe is truly a field of pure dark energy that traps light energy. And you best be believing in the trap of dark energy above. After all, it trapped you. You are that light energy, and you will know this very soon. Your true being is not the short-lived, aging body you created from just an atom. Your true being is the light energy that energizes this earth. This is the reason why the lords of religions were so insistent that the humans would not worship the lights of the heavens. This is why you are told the skies are a vast universe of nothing but darkness and mystery. The greatest worldwide deception is about you. The greatest secret on this earth is you. You are that secret. And keeping you hypnotized to a trance of lies was the greatest deception ever invented. Your human body is composed of the earth, but the true you that created and animates your human body now is light energy. The real you is animating your human body from the energy fields above the surface. This might sound like a fairy tale, but the fairy tales were real, and so is this message. You exist in a realm ruled by dark energy that traps light energy under a dark blanket of deception. You give life to the earth as well as the human body you believe to be you. The time to break free comes soon, after this current life is over. Speaking figuratively, you have just experienced a ride on a roller coaster, so to speak. You have reached the top, and now you can see what is down below. To protect your human psyche from the fear of crashing, I will bring you back to the ground gently, so to speak. Everything you have just learned is absolutely overwhelming for you, but now it is all about to finally make sense to you, once and for all. You exist in a realm that hypnotizes you upon entry to accept this world as the only place of existence you can imagine. You coexist with other beings of light energy who as well are in a trance of accepting human concepts, rituals, and games of make-believe. Every one of you is attached to the environments of your human bodies and the human world. In order for me to break the spell of hell, so to speak, I need to show you just how the terrarium called Earth is designed to operate just like clockwork. The world you exist in is 100%, obviously, a designed environment. Just as the clock has gears, so does the earth have spheres. This environment you exist in is a creation, and nothing is created without a purpose. So ask yourself, what is the true purpose of the earth? Why was this place developed? And who or what created this realm? Your answer is you're speechless. That answer comes at the end of this video. I will now prove to you how the earth is truly designed. Your maps are wrong. Your globes are wrong. And your awareness of portals that connect the earth to other worlds, or even the world below, needs to be understood. I will pull back the curtains so you can see the lizards pretending to be wizards. And yes, I was being sarcastic. So you're
All right, I'll see you all later.
Your world is a
Peace.
round globe.
Shout out Charles
And from
Wallace.
this illusion, scholars calculate the world is spinning at over 1,000 miles